tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do-or-die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard. Here's Houdini after the basket by New York. Pass to Brown. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Now here's Brunson. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Towns, right side. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, nice response from Towns. Dropping a 3 of his own.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach about Vince Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates are rallying behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And here are the Knicks now. After the basket by Boston. Here's the chosen one. Banked it in off the glass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Tatum, following the bucket by the Knicks. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
Bridges outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Towns on a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. White finds Jackson. It's the trifecta. Jackson's got 8 points.
Well, this is the kind of unselfish basketball White plays. Excellent decision to give it up there.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Tatum, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Drops in the 3.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Bridges outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointers.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside White. They set the pick. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
Now here's Bridges. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's the chosen one. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Towns a screen on Brown. Another shot. Bridges misses. Celtics lead by 6. Brown passing to Houdini. Here's Tatum. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. No good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's the chosen one. Pounded by Tatum. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Now here's Brown. No points so far. Here's Houdini. White looking it over. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Boston's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. White for 3. goes to the Knicks. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
You have to credit their game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's Brown. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Here's the chosen one. Towns on a screen. Here's the chosen one. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Houdini. He picked up 10 in his last game. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby passes to the chosen one. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And now it's stopped right through.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Boston with the ball. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. Better than scouting points get. From downtown this past month. Brown finds Pritchard. Hauser outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson to stop the drought. Towns with a rebound. And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
First team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics, coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
Now here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, Your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Here's Brunson following the three by Boston. Pass to Towns. And again, the Knicks missing. Brown passes to Pritchard. Brown, the screen on Brunson. Pritchard from outside. The rebound by Bridges. For New York, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. The chosen one shot is good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. It's Brown on the wing. Brunson defending. Brown against Brunson. And the basket by Brown.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, that's you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
We have a dancer. Here off beat. Let's see.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Clarkson against Brown. Robinson passes to Brunson. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pritchard with a screen on Clarkson. And here's Brown for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Here's Brunson. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Brown looking around.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Here's Brunson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. someone once again for Celtics Entertainment.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Clarkson against Brown. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And again! Posted with a triple.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Brunson on the drive. Clarkson for 3. Yes.
Jordan
Nice
Clarkson.
assist from Brunson.
Showing that competitive spirit, Clarkson really wanted to give them right back.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Brown. Over Clarkson. Brown can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the middle.
Anthony
Stop it in
Towns.
there. Jams it in.
Defensive foul.
And he's fouled.
Nikola
An opportunity
Vucevic.
to three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to belong to Nikola
Second team
Vucevic.
foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here
Line for the
tonight.
Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns. One shot.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Pritchard, no good. The Knicks with the lead. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson passes to Robinson. Now here's Clarkson. Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Robinson finds Brunson. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Assisted
And it's a
by
4-point Knick lead.
Mitchell
That's been the
Robinson.
story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Just tuning in. Second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So on the floor for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. He's out there with Josh Hart. Miles McBride is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's the chosen one in at the point. Now here's White. Tatum to the rack. Pass to Houdini. Knocks it loose. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Oh, nice deep from Anunoby. New York leading by 7 to the paint. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's the chosen one. He had 25 points in the win against Orlando.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. getting himself to the line made a big difference.
So it's Boston now. The Knicks making their last shot. Outside Tatum. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Boston with a rebound. White for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to the chosen one. And he makes it on the layup. The chosen one's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it. Celtics fans, please put your hands together and welcome to Center Court, Celtics Entertainment.
Scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. In the third spot, the Knicks.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to White. Here's Tatum. It's good from about 19 feet. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catching shoot situations.
Here's the chosen one. Hart from long range. Houdini grabs the board. Up top, Hauser. Pass to Tatum. Inside. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby against Tatum. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the chosen one. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside White. There's a screen. To the inside. Outside McBride. Takes a 3. That one is off.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Basket by Houdini.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's the chosen one. 16 points for him. Screen by Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
from deep. And it's Houdini missing. Knicks leading by 5. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's the chosen one. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game. That one's good. The chosen one's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Houdini pass to Queta. Here's White. Launches it. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 18. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The chosen one controls the rebound and the putback. The chosen one's got 20 points.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Houdini. No good with the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's the chosen one. Give him 20. And a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside White. Three-pointer, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Anunoby. Outside McBride. It's Robinson, high post. Anunoby against White. And he converts the layup. And now a 10-point Knick lead. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling any of each guy to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
He's checked in for Queta, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Hauser. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson. Sohan comes in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Knicks leading by 8. Outside Brunson. And he lobs it up high. And down it goes on the lob.
Jalen Brunson.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. White pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum triple his mirror.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team grow, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you, BA.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, PA, he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
inside New York on the other end. 2 points. Tatum's got 11 points.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good luck, and he's taking advantage.
Outside Brunson. Sohan, left side. Boston pulls it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Houdini. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The chosen one's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Houdini. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Jackson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going out there.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Pass to Brunson. Here's the chosen one. 24 points for him. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, by Jackson. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset.
James the triple. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's the chosen one. Makes good on the step-back jumper. The chosen one's got 26.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Houdini, pass to Jackson. Now here's Tatum. Jackson, the screen, 20 feet out. Tatum can't hit. New York leading by 4. Down low. Here's Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Looks like you're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Jackson from downtown. The chosen one grabs the board. To the middle. Tatum with a steal. Outside White. Here's Houdini. Boston, no good that time either.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Sohan, pass to Towns. Here's the chosen one. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Tatum. Top of the key. Unable to get that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. New York out in front, leading by 6. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're picking up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, You get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the New York Knicks.
The effort from them in terms of rebounding has been terrific. That really helps in a tight game.
When you clean the glass, you can see through the finish line.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. White and Brown with the wingman. Jackson out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Houdini in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Houdini. Pass to Jackson. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Up top, Anunoby, pounded by Tatum. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 8 points.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Now, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now here's Brunson. Pocket 6. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Brown. Boston pulls it in. Jackson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Up top, White. Jackson outside. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Tatum. And that's now 27 points for Fred.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
There's the 3. And it's the chosen one missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And so it's New York with it, following the 3 by Boston. Outside Anunoby, pass to Bridges. Towns a screen on Brown. Bridges with room to shoot. This is the jumper.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Oh, we down low, yeah, got them.
standings look like? You take a look at New York. Early on, they've got the third best record. And, of course, there's the Celtics, just barely behind them, only one spot down.
Well, right now, for New York, many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Great toughness. Tatum felt the contact, but still completed the play.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's the chosen one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The chosen one's got 30.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Jackson the screen. Houdini. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Pass to Houdini for the lead. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Out of bounds. Boston will have it. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. Here's Houdini. Give him 8 points now. Jackson, right side. Pass to Houdini from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Here's the chosen one. Soft touch off the glass. The chosen one's got 6 here in the corner.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Houdini, pass to White. There's Jackson with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 32 points. Oh, got a piece of it. And Boston pushing it up now. Houdini, pass to Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, of the many things about Jason Tatum that make him an elite player, I think his composure is underrated. This guy never lets the other team get under his skin, and that is rare.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Celtics Entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
And New York has possession. Here's the chosen one. He's got 32 points.
Celtics foul. Shields.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
Shooting twos.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Houdini. Give him 8. Outside White. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 9.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 34. Releases. There's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
He's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shoot.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to the chosen one. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. White, the pass to Jackson. Back to White. Bridges against Brown. Clock at 4. Jackson on the wing. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. Saying one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Pass to Houdini. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Houdini's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Bridges outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges finds Brunson. Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's the chosen one. He's got 36 points. Towns passes to Anunoby. And rejected.
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that, attacking on the offensive end.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Jackson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's White on the drive. Pass to Jackson. Back to Vucevic. Crafty move. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps it in.
Boston ball. Substitutions for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. Studios.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tatum passes to Jackson. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Boston leading by 5. 4-3. And it's Houdini missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Out left to the wing. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And New York has possession. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bridges.
And the defense simply wasn't there in the first half. They sure are now. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Jackson with a screen on Hart. Tatum passes to Houdini. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Oh, deflected. Here's Houdini. Laid it in. Nice touch off the window. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Robinson. Shot to stop the run. Boston pulls it in.
Wow, this shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Inside. Jackson. And he elevates for the slam. Mitchell Robinson on the wrong end of that one.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Outside Tatum. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Vucevic gets the bucket.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8 points now. That's to White. Tatum looking it over. Here's Houdini. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Boston pulling it right out 12. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Come on, fans.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's the chosen one, in it to 1. Now here's Hart. On the wing, Clarkson. Offline with a 3. Here's Tatum. There he goes.
Also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Here's the chosen one. Buries it down low. The Chosen One's got 12 points in just the second half.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Pass to Hart. Sohan outside. Now Towns. Let's go with a three. Oh, Towns with the triple.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room for the deep.
Pritchard, the pass to Houdini. Tatum from long range. The Knicks pull it in. The Chosen One's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half. Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
It's Tatum. He's working inside.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Hart passes to Sohan. Here's the Chosen One. Outside Hart. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Now the Knicks with it. Big run right now for them, 11-2. Clarkson passes to the Chosen One. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Chosen One. Uses the glass on the layup. The Chosen One's got 4 points this quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Outside Tatum. Hart pulls it in.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Boston leading by 3. Right side Tatum. Going inside. Pass to Houdini. Three-pointer. The Chosen One grabs the board. The Chosen One's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Clarkson against Pritchard. Sohan, pass to the Chosen One. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum against Hart. Out to the right wing. Here's Houdini. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Down comes in for Hauser, and it's right in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Towns outside. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as many as 14. White finds Tatum. And here's Jackson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Jackson.
And that one falls for Jackson. So Jackson nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
The chosen one, the pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 23.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Here's White. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Brown. The three is up. Tries again. And the nice bucket inside from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Roy,
no answer defensively inside.
Personal foul. First team foul.
New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Sohan. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart. And Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson.
One shot.
That one falls for Towns.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Now here's White. Good work defensively by Towns.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
The kick out to White. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson against White. Left side Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media.
2 shots.
But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And the first one at the line is good.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
No free throws. Good from Brunson. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Pass to Houdini. It's Brown on the wing. They set a pick. Here's Houdini. Lets it go for deep. Here's Jackson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's the chosen one. Six on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. No good off the glass. Boston leading by 3. Here's Houdini. The three-pointer off the mark.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The three. With the second effort, and it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's got 45 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. The chosen one grabs the board. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by White. Outside Anunoby. Out to the wing. Here's the chosen one. And the layup is good. The chosen one's got 42 in the game.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Towns rips down the board.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Brunson with it. Here's Bridges. Towns on a screen. Bridges on the attack. It's good.
Did they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on Anunoby. Tatum fires. He's off from 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
And there's the rejection.
You know, as a shooter, you have to be aware of Derek White. One of the top defenders in the game.
Brown against Bridges. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Towns. New York trailing. Anunoby. And it's rejected. Brown against Bridges. Here's a pass to Tatum. Using it. Here's the chosen one. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to bring this one open. Here's Houdini. Here's a pass to Tatum. White outside. Takes a three. Oh, the shot is off.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And that misses. That would have come up. Boston on offense. Expect them to take their time to strip down.
The NBA, the clock is theirs to burn.
Now Jackson.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace the pressure?
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the chosen one. Outside Anunoby. Now Towns to tie it up. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Derek White, then it's Jackson, and it's Houdini in at the 1. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
Here's the chosen one. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Well, you gotta know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Outside Bridges from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability. And they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it'll be there for the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Bridges. Now Anunoby. Here's the chosen one. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outside Brown. Tatum screen on Bridges. Pass to Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Yeah, no question. Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Here's the chosen one. Just 5 to shoot. And rebounded by Tatum. Boston leading by 5. White outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Brown outside. He lost it. Goes again. And that's money on the layup.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
As the Knicks team makes some noise.
Just under 2.5 minutes past in this OT.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Houdini. Takes it. Ooh, rising fire. Knicks trail by 7. Driving to the basket. That's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Jackson with the screen on Anunoby. Using 2 hands to move it down.
They expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes in. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Oh, it doesn't go. The Celtics lead by 5. White outside. Now Jackson. Shoots from 12. And it'll be there for the rebound.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They wanted him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's the chosen one.
New York foul.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Jason Tatum. The three is in.
Gotta love how they just maintain their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Oh, it doesn't go. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line.
Third personal foul.
Makes the first
Second
three.
team foul.
Put him up by 9.
The line.
The second one drops. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And he nails the third.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
It's picked off. Towns. Off on the layup.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're. Great stuff there. And now wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good evening.